There is no perfect time to write. There is only now. Maybe life doesn't get any better than this, or any worse, and what we get is just what we're willing to find, small wonders, where they grow. The changes we dread most may contain our salvation. Don't try to figure out what other people want to hear from you. Figure out what you have to say. Stop a minute, right where you are. Relax your shoulders, shake your head and spine like a dog shaking off cold water. Tell that imperious voice in your head to be still. A mother can be only as happy as her unhappiest child. Memories do not always soften with time. Some grow edges like knives. Everything you're sure is right can be wrong in another place. In a world as wrong as this one, all we can do is make things as right as we can. What keeps you going isn't some fine destination, but just the road you're on, and the fact that you know how to drive. Sometimes the strength of motherhood is greater than natural laws. Empathy is really the opposite of spiritual meanness. It's the capacity to understand that every war is both won and lost, and that someone else's pain is as meaningful as your own. Every betrayal contains a perfect moment, a coin stamped heads or tails with salvation on the other side. War so conspicuously benefits rich men and kills the poor ones. Don't wait for the muse. She has a lousy work ethic. Writers just write. I suppose it is in our nature, she said finally. When men fear the loss of what they know, they will follow any tyrant who promises to restore the old order. There's always more to a story than a body can see from the fence line. Value is not made of money, but a tender balance of expectation and longing. Good fiction creates empathy. A novel takes you somewhere and asks you to look through the eyes of another person, to live another life. If you want sweet dreams, you've got to live a sweet life. It's what you do that makes your soul. From the fallen tree everybody makes firewood. Thanks for this day, for all birds safe in their nests, for whatever this is, for life. Sadness is more or less like a head cold. With patience, it passes. Depression is like cancer. It's frightening when things you love appear suddenly changed from what you have always known. Illusions mistaken for truth are the pavement under our feet. They are what we call civilization. The power is in the balance. We are our injuries, as much as we are our successes. The truth needs so little rehearsal. You don't think you'll live past it, and you don't really. The person you were is gone. But the half of you that's still alive wakes up one day and takes over again. Silence has many advantages. When you do not speak, other people presume you to be deaf or feeble-minded and promptly make a show of their own limitations. No matter what kind of night you're having, morning always wins. Literature sucks you into another psyche. So the creation of empathy necessarily influences how you'll behave to other people. We're animals. We're born like every other mammal, and we live our whole lives around disguised animal thoughts. Quit smoking and observe posted speed limits. This will improve your odds of getting old enough to be wise. If it's important, your heart remembers. How pointless life could be. What a foolish business of inventing things to love, just so you could dread losing them. Science doesn't tell us what we should do. It only tells us what is. Morning always comes. After the Poisonwood Bible was published, several people believed that my parents were missionaries, which could not be further from the truth. It's one thing to carry your life wherever you go. Another thing to always go looking for it somewhere else. The loudest sound on earth, she thought, is a man with nothing to do. Oh, that river of wishes, the slippery crocodile dream of it, how it might have carried my body down through all the glittering sandbars to the sea. The happiest people are the ones with the most community. There is a strange moment in time, after something horrible happens, when you know it's true, but you haven't told anyone yet. The march of human progress seemed mainly a matter of getting over that initial shock of being here.